guys are at Locker and Pearl now. They evidently started moving again. Those guys are headed westbound on Jefferson. Now they're headed southbound on Peterson now, approaching traffic light. Now they're turning westbound on Jackson. I'm on call. I'm west on Jackson off Pearson. I got no cars on Jackson Island.
I'm gonna be behind our vehicle on coming up to Brown Street and College. Brown and Daughtry. I'm gonna be 1038 with that vehicle. Turn the car off.
911, he's gonna be Daughtry and Brown and Daughtry.
Put the keys on the car. Put the keys on the car. Put the keys on the car, man.
What did I do?
We got a call about you. This possibly being a stolen vehicle.
This ain't no stolen vehicle.
Somebody been chasing you in it.
That's my auntie living.
That's what we're trying to figure out what's going on, okay? You got your
You ain't got
was
a
it careful?
driver license.
Right.
Yeah.
You ain't got no driver license?
Yeah, you know I got a driver license.
Where they at? Hand them to me. Pull down here. Pull down there. You got any idea on you, sir?
I'm trying to take them home. That's all.
Why you driving so hard? You cost.
She's sitting there, I'm trying to tell the plane today I was finna drop them off and I'm coming to the house with the car.
Stay right over there, Miss Olivia. Please. Stay right. Step back up. Step over there, please. Okay, step over there, please. Let us handle it. Please step over there.
See who is in the
Okay, step over there, please.
Like I said, I was different. Like I said, I was finna take him home and then I was coming to the house. It ain't nobody but
Talk to me now. What's going on? What's going on?
I'm trying to drop my friend off.
Whose car is it?
It's my car.
It's your car?
It's yours.
Are you on the car? You on the car, sir?
Yeah, what's that over?
So why is she saying that you took?
All right, I've been gone a little while, and she wanted me to sit there and go.
So did you borrow the car from her? It's your car.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm gonna take him home. As soon as I take him home, I'm bringing the car back to him. Okay. I promise you, I'm gonna take him home and I'm bringing the car.
Have a seat right back in your car for a minute. Check this stuff out.
RPs for Sean Crockett out of Boston. Class C is suspended. No action.
I promise you, I'm finna bring the car.
Johnny, come over here to sir. Come over here to sir.
I'm finna bring the car.
Stay right here. All right, stay right here. Stay right here so we can find out what's going on.
Auntie, can I drive him over and bring the car to you? Can I do that? Right there with the dreads. That's who it is. You with the dreads. It's my partner. Yes, ma'am. Because Auntie, I saw that I had the car too long. You know.
539.
Auntie, look at me, Auntie. Auntie.
539.
Auntie.
27,
you know
29,
why I can't.
050 386 908. Have a seat for me, Calfrey, in the car, please.
Yeah, well, that 27 comes out to kill free Dion Coley out of Douglas Class East ballot. No lost.
Stay seated for me. Man, you got ID?
Look. Hold on.
I'm just riding. Hey, Miss Libby, shut the fuck up.
And you got your license on you. Spell A-N-N. That ain't how it's on your license, is it? A-N-N-I-E. A-N-N-I-E.
L-A-N-E-T. I'm sorry, you know, you should know my whole name by now.
I don't ever know how to spell it. What's your date of birth? 11/30/86. And it's A-N-N.
I-E.
And that's it. It ain't Antoinette.
It's Antoinette.
What you doing?
Man, I'm trying to find the cigarette. That's what
Okay.
I am dumping.
1430.
Miss Pearson, we don't need none of that. If you have a seat in your car, have a seat in your, I'm checking everything. He's saying it's his vehicle. I'm trying to find out whose vehicle it is.
Both of them.
Have a seat for me, please.
And she got insurance on.
Have a seat for me, please.
Having a seat.
Thank you. 539 911. My system went down. Can you run me a 28? It's going to be a temp tag. Paul 0311495. Also, I got a 2729 by name and date of birth when you're ready to copy. Last name's going to be Dovers, David, Ocean, Victor, Edward, Robert, Sam. First name Annie. It's going to be 11/30/86. You saying this is your vehicle, man?
Yeah.
You got ID on you?
No, I don't. It's at my room. I have my driver's license number. 059
This is your driver license number?
Yes.
059
724
724
708.
708. What's your name?
Rochelle Morrell.
Spell it.
ROCHELLE.
ELLE.
Yes.
What's your last name?
It's MORRELL.
RRELL. So what's going on here, Dave?
It's
Is this both y'all's vehicle?
This we went and got it last week, but he put it under my name. But like people said, that if something happens, they're gonna look to me for if anything happens or whatever.
Step back to the vehicle.
Catherine, step back over there, please. Catherine, just step back over there. I'm trying to figure it all out, man. Just chill out, huh?
So
They up yonder. Right down my door.
So this morning he said that he was gonna wash clothes. This was around 8 o'clock. So he hasn't been back. I've been calling his phone. I called Sprint to see if there was tracker on it. It was. So me and her, we said we're gonna ride around and see if we can find them. We did. On Bowen's Mill, they were coming this way, we were going that way, so we turned around, and that's when we were in pursuit. And I called 911. You were behind them blowing, so they would stop, but he would not stop.
Okay. So y'all bought it together, but he put it in your name?
Yes, he did.
Okay, are y'all in the kind of, what's y'all's relationship?
We're not married or anything. We just been together for like 3 years.
Y'all been together for 3 years? Okay. And where'd y'all buy it from?
We bought it from Douglas Used Auto Sales.
And it's both of y'all's?
Yes.
Are there working keys to this car? I just told you all about it.
I don't think yeah, it is in my pocket right here.
Hey, I'm not sitting up here talking like this for nothing. What you looking for?
I want you to right here. Right here. Tell me, shut up. Shut up.
What's your name from the magistrate's office?
Go ahead.
We're running Annie Douglas, 113086 is coming back, driving not found. We are showing a 67 on the Annie Dover, through Douglas PD.
Yeah, 10-4, 539 Douglas. Can you verify that, please?
539 Clint comes back on a 2011 GMC Arcadia, silver in color. Rochelle Fayette, Maria out Douglas. Everything's valid.
10-4.
1452. $540, 539.
Go ahead.
We're coming out of PD. I just about to check that horn out. What you want to do?
10-4, I appreciate it. What's that?
I forgot to tell you that my license is a glove box.
I rang you, ma'am. That was the number. It came back. Ma'am, you have your license, I can see. Y'all following just to get the vehicle back because it's their vehicle and they got somebody in there that y'all don't want in there. Is that correct? You realize if it's their vehicle, he can have whoever he wants in the vehicle.
Well, he told us too.
I understand that, but she can't just because he has somebody in there that she don't want in there. I mean that doesn't mean he stole the vehicle. It's their vehicle. So if he wants to have Frank, Bob, and Billy in there, he can have Frank, Bob, and Billy in there.
Okay.
That's why you don't go in a vehicle by, if it's your vehicle, it's your vehicle. Don't go in there and share it with somebody because that gives them all the rights.
To it as well.
That's just as her.
Okay.
You just circulate.
Say follow him to drop whoever home.
No, I ain't saying none of that yet. I got to figure out what we got. I got to figure out what they got going on. They must have found something in the vehicle.
Okay.
Figure out what's going on here. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Martinez supposed to take care of my probation.
I don't know if it's a probation. It looks like it's something else. They're going up there to check right now to see.
Is what if they got a warrant? For what?
Through the city. It appears we got one through the city.
What's Mr. Martinez that took care of it?
I don't know. They're going up there just showing one, so they're going to look right now.
Yeah, because he had told me that they dropped him. See, they dropped the probation rate. Yeah, he had took care of
So
it.
they're checking other. We got to wait on that to find out. Let me find out what's going on here. Also, what you got going? What you got going on here?
He had just a little bit of weed, some crack pipe, and this open container of alcohol on his breath.
You got his license?
I got his license. He's no warrants. Just can't drive.
Open container, weed, crack pipe.
Yeah. But if you want to talk to him too, he's got, or I can tell you what he's told me about.
Yeah, come over and talk to him. He was in handcuffs, now he's not. What's going on there?
Well, I wasn't sure. I mean, if you want to do those charges, it's just, this is what he had right here. He pulled it out, gave it to me. Told me everything that was in his pockets. Now, he didn't claim the beer can, But I said, listen, man, I said, you got alcohol on your breath. I could pretty well, it's right here beside you, and you got alcohol on your breath. I could pretty well say this is your beer can. And he didn't say nothing back about that. But as far as this car thing, he said he didn't know anything that was going on. He said that he told the driver, hey, somebody's honking behind us. He said, don't worry about it. He kept driving, then he stopped. They got out, and the driver gets out, talks to these folks. He doesn't really know what's going on, what their conversation is, and then he gets back in the car, and the passenger's figuring, I guess everything's all right, because then he starts to drive off, and he didn't realize anything was going on until blue lights. That's his story, his position of being in the vehicle anyway.
There ain't nothing to the vehicle. It's registered to her, but she said it's both their vehicles. So I mean, he can have whoever the hell he wants to have in the vehicle. If he wants to pick up Annie and Dover's and drive her around, he can do that.
Yeah.
Her out here driving like a maniac to get great city commissioners.
And Kyle's looking to see if Annie has a...
Go ahead.
Probation warrant him.
10th. Yep, so she's going. I'm gonna write him an open container charge. What was the open container at? At his feet on
right here on the...
Okay, so right there his
yeah,
driver's
right
seat.
there between him and the door.
Alright. So he's gonna get an open container.
You want me to put Annie in your car?
She can stay out there right now since it's hot. She ain't going nowhere.
You don't need this, do you? I'm gonna toss it. This is a open container charge, okay? Court on that was going to be November 5th, 2019 at 1:30 in municipal court. Pay the citation before then, you don't have to appear in court. The marijuana, we're going to
court was
out at the sheriff's department if you want to go to court on it, okay? You pay it at the PD if you want to pay it. The marijuana, we're going to crush it out. You said you had a crack pipe? What was it?
She got out.
We're going to crush it out.
Well, how much? You know how much?
I don't know. You have to call the courts and ask them. The warrant is in hand for you. You have to go with me. They have it in hand. There's nothing. It's active now. There's nothing I can do with it. I think this is a different one. All right, so there's yours. Hang tight with me, let me get with them, and I'll be right back to catch you later, okay? Who called 911 and said that this vehicle was stolen?
I did.
You didn't
Okay.
say it was stolen.
That's how that's.
You said it was taken and you didn't know it.
Well, that's how it was reported to us that the vehicle was stolen, okay? Y'all two, as you had stated and you stated, y'all went together and bought this vehicle. Yes, it is in your name, but y'all went together and bought this vehicle. So he has just as much right to that vehicle as you do. Even though it's in your name, y'all got, I know, because both of y'all stated it, that y'all went together and bought it, okay? So if he wants to have John and Billy and Frank and Lynette and whoever else that he wants in the vehicle, he can do that.
What
Yes,
you don't
ma'am.
understand is, when we spotted the vehicle, he wasn't driving. The guy in the red shirt was driving.
Okay.
She didn't know her vehicle was gone till she woke up. She'd been calling him to find out what
So
was
she was
going
under
on.
the impression that somebody else had stolen his vehicle.
Right, right, 'cause he was
Carefree
driving.
was, see, that makes a little bit more
He was
sense.
driving, and we
Okay.
tried to stop him.
That
He
makes
wouldn't stop.
a little bit more sense. When we got out, Mr. Carefree was driving. Mr. Carefree has all the rights to that vehicle as you do. Okay? Because like I said, I know from both y'all's testimony, it's y'all's vehicle. Okay? So you can't get mad if
Can I get the rest of my stuff out?
it's y'all's vehicle. If you want to get your stuff, I can't keep you from getting your stuff out the vehicle. I can't keep him from being in the vehicle.
I'm finna bring you all your stuff. That's what I'm finna
You gonna bring what stuff in the car? That's in the car.
So-
It's wrong.
There's a few stuff in there in my
Well, if you,
You can go over there and get your stuff.
yeah,
You go
it's
get
your,
your
it's
stuff
your
now.
vehicle. I mean, I can't. That's if y'all hadn't verbally made the arrangement for them to both have the vehicle and me know that, then the vehicle would go back to her. But because I know from both of their testimony that it's theirs, I can't take it from Mr. Carefree
Well, I
and give it to her,
understand that part, but
and I
when we
can't take it from
called-
her and give it to him.
When we called when that guy in the red shirt, we saw him, and he got out and he said something. We couldn't hear what he said. She was telling him, park my car, park my car. He got back in it and took off. The guy in the red shirt, somebody we don't even know. So that's why she felt like her truck had been taken, because she don't know that guy. And she couldn't get in touch with him.
Mr. Carefree, there you are. You're free to go, man. I appreciate it. Like, keys? I said, just give us a little bit. We'll investigate, figure out. Officer Woods has the keys. We'll figure out what's going on. Ms. Pearson,
Take him home, Carefree, and
Best
come
thing,
by my
don't-
house.
when we're out on this kind of stuff, let us handle it.
I did let y'all handle it.
Temperatures are high. Don't go back and forth with them. Just step away from it so
with
we
him.
can.
Okay.
Yes, just step
I
away
didn't
from
until
it.
she told me,
I
Miss
understand.
Libby, you shut the
I
fuck
understand,
up.
but it ain't worth it. Be a bigger person. It ain't worth it. Just step away. Let us handle it.
Yes, sir.
We got
You
a
right.
bunch of chaos going
You
on
right.
of trying to figure out what's going on.
You right.
Let us handle it. Okay.
You right.
47 right there.
See that? Stuff like that. That makes you say stuff. Thank you.
It's just word. Let it be.
Yeah,
Let it be.
she is the
Miss Davis, quit. Quit. Hold on. Quit, Davis. Relax. Calm down.
What are you doing there? Get the fuck off.
Calm down.
Have a seat.
Calm down.
Get the fuck off of me. Get the fuck off of me. Get the fuck off of me. Fuck that. Stop. Fuck that. Get the fuck off of me.
Annie.
No, Mr. Carter, you ain't listening. Fuck that.
Listen, you're about to make it worse. Just calm down, relax.
No, not till you call.
Sit down.
Not till you call. Fuck
I'm not
that.
calling. The one is active. It's in hand. Have a seat.
Bitch, get the fuck off of me, bitch. Get the fuck off of me.
pretty much obstruction out there, huh? Yeah, she just kicked me too.
If you want to take it, you're more than welcome to. Absolutely.
Yeah, she about tried to bite me too, so
If you want to take it, absolutely.
What I'm saying.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you. When he took it from me, he said if they ever come up, if I ever get stopped, to call him. We doing a bus on Brad.
Well,
And we just took, that's what I'm trying to explain to you.
I can't help that. The warrant is active. I have to act on it.
And he had told me if it ever come up to call him to ask for the sergeant. I work for Mr. Martinez.
But there's some stuff you want to get it. You gonna put it on the 40 or you just gonna do a you want me to do a local citation on or accusation? You can do an accusation on it.
Tell me.
We do accusation on it. Accusation of obstruction.
That won't get this one.
What, Annie?
Would you listen to me?
I'm listening. Hold up. Let me deal with all this. Just wait.
I'm telling you what to do.
Yeah.
Hey, there's your warrant. That's why you going to jail.
So what? You want to charge? Yeah. Huh? I know. It's an old one. But I mean, there's a probation. Yeah, but yeah. No, it's not your charge. Yeah, for the She's flipping out. Making shit 10 times worse than what it's got to be. Don't be call Jesse. Ain't nothing Jesse can do for you. It's an active warrant.
Every one of us is trying to be cool.
Shut your mouth. I don't care. You shut up and I'll talk to you up there.
He had to come around the backside pretty much.
The whole
Two now, ain't
Yeah, if you want to. Well, if you just sign it, I'll fill it out. Just sign it, I'll fill it out. You doing obstruction? From her kicking you in?
Whatever works. She tried to bite my left hand and she kicked me.
Do felony obstruction? I'll put it on 48. We'll do felony obstruction.
You missed out one for you?
No, I got to put it on 48 if you're going to do felony obstruction. It's a warrant.
I'm saying I got a 48.
I go put it on it. Ain't no big deal.
So I got a detainment call.
Either way. This whole mess is a stupid call that shouldn't even been called anyhow. Olivia Pearson is the one's chasing them down the road.
Is that who that was?
Yes. Olivia Pearson chasing them down the road. Keffer had the right to be in the vehicle, and it's his and her vehicle. He has all the right to be in the vehicle and drive the vehicle and do whatever he wants to do in the vehicle. It's registered to that other girl, but she told me, yeah, we went together and bought it. He just put it in my name, but it's ours. Well, if that's the case, he can be in the vehicle. He can drive. He can have whoever he wants in the vehicle. So Olivia's driving around town.
That's the one that started it over there. I'm coming up just for backup, and I can already tell you, that one over there is the one that started.
That was Olivia.
That's what I know. She's the one that kept it going.
Ridiculous.
That's something party to be addressed.
Huh?
That's something party to be addressed.
Mm-hmm. Unreal, man. I said, when I seen them, I was up here, Olivia was cutting through a parking lot or grass. She was on grass of somebody's business over here on Ashley Street.
Lydia's
Cutting through the grass right yonder on Ashley Street. When I seen the vehicle in front of me, Caffrey's, I turned around on Caffrey. She was on cutting through that grass right yonder of somebody's business right up here.
Who's driving?
I too.
This one here is just freaking stupid. We explained to her, we hey, call. Explain to her, call. You got a warrant, you gotta go. Then she goes to go get in the car, then she turns around and goes flap her gun. I said, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and make her that happen. That time I got this in the ground, I just looked it up through the door. I have to turn around and keep with the gun, and I said, just get in the car.
Bunch of
They
nonsense.
didn't even hear you when you called front officer checked the room.
They didn't hear it.
Nah, they didn't. That's one reason why I came on the radio told y'all driving by. And it was, we was coming by on Ashley Street, headed that way.
Olivia Pearson's a mess.